All right, nothing fancy, no flow, really just a few stretches and a little bit mobility. Again, some things that I love to do or that Francisco likes to do. We are starting with our neck. If you are uncomfortable sitting on the floor, no problem, then you can also just sit on a chair, yeah? Because I know some people, especially in the morning, the hips are even tighter, and then sitting in a cross-leg sitting position or on the knees or something is like more pain than relaxation. You should be comfortable, so just sit on a chair. Good. We are starting. Just place your hands, let the arms hang, let them rest, and then you bend over to one side. You bend over to the other side. Change again, and now we're adding here a little twist, bringing the chin towards your shoulder, and you should be able to feel here on the side how you extend really the muscle. Good. Back to the center, other side, and then start bringing the chin towards your shoulder, and keep leaning over to extend everything here on the side. Good. And slowly back. Take your hands behind your back. So my left arm comes here, and my right arm, I place it on the side on top of my hand. Good. And then from here, you bend over again towards your right shoulder if you have your left arm. Now you should notice that even going down here, your shoulder. And slowly back. Let's change the side. If your hands are over on the left side, then also bend over to the left side. Good. And then relax. Perfect. We're coming to a tabletop position. And from here, when you sit back into some kind of balasana position, child's pose, then you can come always up on your fingertips, because then you have more space pushing your armpits towards the carpet or towards your floor. Okay? Good. So from here, forehead, we make it dynamic. Push a little bit right side and then left side more to open the shoulders. And then slowly shift the weight in the front and come into like an upward facing dog position with the knees on the floor. Push high out of the shoulders and then roll again back. Place the forehead and move a little bit your armpits towards the floor. And again, in the front. Open. And back. Again in the front. I'm always here pressing a little bit my glutes together to protect the lower back. And then again, come back. A little dance with your shoulders. And the last time here, up in the front. Good. And then let's come into a standing position. Good. We want to mobilize a little bit our spine. We're doing a twist. So come in this position and now place the right elbow towards the right knee and the left hand towards the left knee. I have a nice straight back. And now I take my left arm and I open up here and bring it back. Open up. You can rest here really with the elbow on top of the leg. You will feel a little bit your legs, maybe from the training yesterday. All right, come short up, shake the legs. It's my hidden workout that I push into our mobility session here. Other side, the left. And I really chill out here to relax. I mean, there are probably better positions to relax, but at least I get a loose spine here. Start twisting. Two more. And the last one. Good, all right. Good, I hope you're all probably in your living room to do mobility. Get a pillow, or even better, two. I'm even using here a block. And Francisco does it very often also just with several pillows. We need to get here a little bit height. Good, as much height as you can get. I mean, if you would sit upright, then not, but like this, that you can lean back and that the block or that's lifting the mid back and the upper back. If you want, you can also go that far that the neck is not completely hanging down, okay? So I like to place my head here a little bit on the corner. And then from here, I start just opening. You can also extend my legs if that feels better. Open the arms to the side and rotate your palms towards the ceiling. And first of all, we try to like melt into that pillow, into that stack of blocks and pillows. You can notice here probably already like a slight opening of the chest. And then take the arms into like a cactus pose. That means I'm bringing them in like a U form. Like this. Good. And then here, you can probably feel it way more. And now bring the elbows a tiny little bit up. And let it hang here. So now my elbows are really a little bit further up than my shoulders. That's one of Francisco's favorites, to open a little bit his chest and shoulder area. Maybe your hands are even touching the floor. But cooler is it if you can hang it. Now, if you want, you can move a few times up and down in a range that feels good. And then hang it a second time. Relax here. The hands are hanging probably further down towards the floor. All right, and then slowly bring it together. And place the pillows to the side. Good. You are coming down on the floor. Place the hands here next to your body, and then a real basic. We start like rolling our spine up vertebra by vertebra. So you start with the lower part and bring the tailbone. Now your lower back squeezes into the ground, and you start activating your legs and roll up. Push the hips here really to its max, so you maybe even notice a tiny little stretch in the front side. And then start rolling again. Tailbone on the floor, and then tailbone in again, and roll up. This is something that I really love to do in the morning, as the spine is very stiff. If you would do that later in the day, maybe you won't notice it that much. And really go here towards your max. Press really with the legs into the floor and get a touch higher to open even the front side. And go on your own rhythm, do a few. Good, come. Let's do the last two. And the last one. All the way up again. Good. And then you come over to the side. And you can just lie here in a sexy pose, placing your arm under your head. And then you're doing big circles here with the hips. Stabilize with the front leg because we want to do really the full range. Bring it up. And here at the end now, I bring the knee in and my feet up. So I really rotate towards the inside and then back in the front. Up. And now I change knee inside and feet up and then in the front. So 10 each side. We have 3 here already. Focus, knee in and back. Good. Nice. Twist here and then. Oh, that's stiff. 8. Nine. Bring it down. Good. Amazing. Good. Perfect. I love to grab here my my feet and then just to do one quadricep stretch, as I'm anyway here right now. Can also lie down if I prefer that. If you want a tiny little bit more, then bring the knee back and like open here. Arc a tiny little bit your back. Good. And then we go over to the other side. On the other side, sexy pose. Stabilize with the fingertips or with the full hand. And then let's start for 10 nice. Again, drop the knee and the feet comes higher and then in the front again. Open wide and front. Good. Pretty awesome. 4, 5, 6, 7. The biggest effort is really here in the back. You have to twist. Last. Good. I'm back in the front. Awesome. I grab again my feet. Stretch my quad. And then if I want to touch more, I start here pressing into my hand, arcing a bit. And I slowly bring it back. Awesome. Now, one that is really hate or love, but I need it. As I mentioned last time, for my knees, I need the pigeon to open my hips. Good, you have several options. You can do the same we did last week. Again, you come in the 90-90 position, and then you start here. Or we are coming from here, and then you bring the right knee in the front and the left. And also here you have several options. If you have a little bit troubles with your knee, you're a little bit scared, your hips are super tight, then leave the leg for now looking diagonal back. If you're already in the next level, you bring it really parallel here in the front of you, and you will notice it already here. I try to align both of my hips. And if I can, I even bring the knee further back and sit here, moving my entire hips and everything more back. Good. If I can, I come on my forearms. And here I see already, if I skipped a few days, then it's very stiff again. You can also lie down. If I'm here in this full pigeon, like having the front leg really parallel, then I keep flexing my feet because I feel more secure with my knee then. If you're here and it's a little bit more loose, that's fine. And this is a good moment when you're like really giving your hip here the time to open up. To use it also for some deep breath, if you're a yogi or not. It's very important to remind ourselves to breathe deeply, and not only in our chest, also into our belly, into our back. And then here in your last breath, try to focus on, I can keep the hips really tight, but I can also try like consciously to relax all that area, and I feel like my body is sinking deeper into the floor. And it's painful. Good, all right. Oh, yeah. Over to the other side. And again, you decide 90-90. The version with the leg in, and also here you can sit further back and start with your pigeon or really placing it in the front. Flexing that feet. And the right hip wanna come into the same line as the left. That is pain in the glutes. You can come down anytime. And now again, bring your mind on that area and loosen that you like melt apart and into the floor. And you will feel it so much deeper than in your glutes. All right, and slowly back. Good, okay. Just shake here a little bit your legs. You can wiggle them and let them jump here on the floor. Good. We are coming to standing here at the end. Good. Have a wide stand. And now bend over here to the side. Yeah, support with both hands. Now I start bringing the toes a tiny little bit more further to the outside and also the knee. Now I start pulling in the toes of the other leg and I try to get down. Maybe that's like impossible. Then you can stay here and just making your way down. Good. Awesome. And then slowly sit back. Yeah, you can come down, you can directly open if you're not so flexible. If you're flexible, then leave it like this. Then bring the knee in and do that a few times, no matter how far the feet is outside. Yeah? Opening here again nicely. All right. And now leave the knee on the floor, no matter in which position. You can also bring it a little bit further back if that feels good. And now let's twist here in the front towards the right leg and just try to fold here a little bit forward. If you're a little bit more advanced, the knee is still in the same position. You can grab here somewhere on your leg, keep it flat, and pull yourself here once towards. Good, all right. Let's open the knee again, shift the weight in the front, and try to come up again. Good. Let's do the same side 2 more times, but more dynamic, okay? Down, open. I rotate the toes to the outside, push the knee further open. Pull the toes in. Feel it now here also in my hamstring and my calf. I try to sit down. I bring the knee in and I fall towards my leg. I come back up again. Open the knee, shift the weight in the front. You can help with the arms, that's no problem. And come all the way up again. One more time. Up. Get down. Do it one by one. Knee to the outside, toes to the outside. Curl the right toes in. And now try to get further down. And if you can, sit down, bring the knee in. And then fold towards your leg. and slowly up again. Later on, that can be all done without hands. Let's do one more, okay? This time, if you want the challenge, then try without hands. Toes further down. If you're not there yet, no stress, yeah, really do the other. But then you see you have still work to do. And then up. And all the way up. Good, let's do the other side. Again, very, very slowly on the other side. Tuck to the outside. Knee opens. I feel it here. Toes inside. You check how deep you can get here. Stay here really a moment. Maybe you're here. Good. Slowly back. And then maybe you want to open. Go here really a few times, opening the hips, as we did on the other side. Can also help here. Shoulder. Good. And then bring it in. Whatever feels here good. Rotate towards that leg and fold in the front. Ooh, this side is tight. If you want, pull a little bit towards that leg. And slowly get back up again. Open, shift the weight. You can help coming up. Good. 2 more times. Down. Toes to the outside. Other toes in. Slowly down. And towards your leg. One more with helping. Shift the weight. Come up all the way up. Good. And again, bend. Knees. Pull in. Slowly lower. And fold. Open again. Shift the weight. And come up. Good. Okay, last one. Challenge without. Toes to the outside. Pull in. Lower down. Slowly sit down. Bring the knee in. Rotate the upper body. And fold here towards your leg. And then slowly open. Without hands if you can. Come up all the way. Awesome. Good. We're coming back down on the floor. Just one fast one here on the side. Stay sideways, okay? So the toes are looking in the front. The left is stepping over. And now I want to bring my upper body upright here. I want to extend here on the side, everything, okay? So lean over, stay like this, and now push your upper body straight. And you will notice it on the right lumbar back. And you can work it dynamically. Try not to curl up, try to be straight. Ooh, this is tight. Maybe you don't notice it at all, but I have here really my weak spot. Awesome. And over to the other side. Sideways, toes are looking in the front. And then I come here again on my fingers, and then I start. Oh yeah, this side is not that bad. And play here. Try not to open too much with the chest towards that direction. Stay here sideward. Okay, here it's 2. I found it. Sometimes a little bit changing the position changes everything. I have to look to the side, then I can handle it better. Maybe I'm sweating already. What about you? And the last. All right. Oof. Good. Let's lie down and do our last one. I love to lie down for that one. Good. Last one here for our hip flexors. We cross the legs over. And now, usually we twist over to the other side and look. That's what we are not doing today. I have now my right leg crossed over. Of my left leg, the internal part I place on the floor. And then I bring my left knee to the floor and try also to move my right knee towards the floor. And then I can feel it here on my left side, opening up. You need to be careful there. There's a lot of pressure on the lower back. So don't overdo it. But try here to focus on that area here. You should feel it in the hips. And then slowly back. Cross the other side. So left leg is over the right, and then I come on the inner border of my feet and drop the knee to the floor. And you feel here the entire front side opening up. Draw the lower back a little bit. And then slowly bring it in and curl up here at the end. And you can swing a little bit from side to side, massage the lower back. Amazing. Good. That was it for today. Thank you so much. I hope you learned some new mobility moves that you can include in your routine.